What is up, YouTube? It is Oinkapig here with the first episode of Pig Rebel. So, in this episode, like I said in my vlog, I will be doing 50 episodes. And if I die within them 50 episodes and I don't actually make it to my goal, which is just 50 episodes, you guys will have to put in the comments what I'll have to do to myself. Like, run out in the street naked, or who knows, dye my hair pink. Like, I don't even know. Just come up with some crazy thing that I have to do, just so it makes me that more like not want to do it. So I try to survive it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start off because I don't really have any comments right now about what to talk about. So I guess I'll just talk about my life and some experiences that I had. Just maybe crazy things or stuff like that. So let's get into the game. Alright, so we're going to start out by collecting some wood. So anyways, I just recently moved to Colorado, and so far it's great. I enjoy Colorado. I actually really like it. I'm taking college classes, and it's good. Colorado's been good to me. I haven't had no issues. And I don't know. I've always kind of wanted to live in Colorado, so it's not really been that big of a deal. You know, my mom was like, "Hey, let's move to Colorado," and I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I'm totally down." So we just up and moved, and now we have this two-bedroom apartment that's pretty sweet, and it's fairly roomy. It's pretty big, and yeah. Um, I don't know. Let's just talk about some crazy experiences. Oh, you know what? Speaking of chickens, that kind of I can hear that chicken in the background. That kind of reminds me of a story with my friend Zach. It's really like farm animals. So we're driving down the road one day and we're just like totally chilling, you know, blaring our music, and we drive by this farm, and I didn't have my glasses on. They were just like sitting on the center console, you know, because I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing something, but they were like annoying me. And Zach goes, "Dude, look over there, like right now." And I was like, "What do you mean?" So I hurried up and I threw my glasses on, and I kid you not, there was this farmer buck ass naked in the middle of the field with this pig, just going ham. Huh, ham. Uh, but anyways, he was like full force, just going for it. Like, he did not care what disease he got. He was just totally for like fucking a pig. And that, like, it literally mentally scarred me. I was like, why? Why? I don't understand why people gotta do this. Like, are you that unattractive that you can't even find, like, any woman ever in the entire world? Like, you just come to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm butt-ass ugly, and I just gotta face reality, and I'm just gonna fuck this pig. That's all there is to do left. Oh my god, chicken, get your ass over here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. But yeah, like, I don't even know what was running through his mind. He's just like, you know what? I just decided one day that I'm going to fuck my pig. And let's call this pig Betsy. Like, imagine how Betsy felt. Like, she was offended. Like, I would not want to be that pig. Like, this is your owner. That's like, just imagine how she thought of you after that. Like, and who knows if she wanted it or not. Probably she did not. She was like, "No, stay away from me, you creep." And then he just went like total ham. And she was scarred forever. And that was like a couple years ago, but that was really funny. That was a great experience. Well, it really wasn't that great because it was like scarring. But at the same time, I look back at it now and it's so funny. Like, who gets to see that in their life? That's just like, oh yeah, I just watched some dude go ham on a pig, and that's the end of it. Another farming related story is I was out branding one day, and this was when I was really young. I must have been like 7, maybe 8, and I was so little, and I was out branding, and I was walking back. I don't remember. I think I was walking back from the little shed that this dude had out of his house, and I was walking back to his house because he had like cookies inside, and I was going to get a cookie. Well, this freaking swallow, like there was like a whole bunch of swallows just flying all over above us. And when I say us, I mean like my dad and our Brandon buddies and all that. But there was all these swallows, and I was kind of looking up, and like I see this one swallow, and he just kind of like goes over me like a lot more than a usual swallow should do. And then, at the time, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's just a bird. Well, freaking like 5 seconds later, I continue walking, and the swallow shits right on my nose. It's just like, it literally pooped, and it ran down my nose. And I remember just like sitting there, like in complete disgust, like, why? Why did the swallow have to be this mean? Like, what forced him to totally just poop in midair? Like, usually they poop off a branch or something, right? Like, that's why there's always poop on cars and stuff. But I don't know. I guess that's just what he decided to do. He's like, you know what? I don't like this kid. He looks like a freaking weirdo, and he just pooped on me. I guess that's just how it went. But yeah, guys, if you check out my link on Facebook at my name is Tristan Hutton. So if you go to my link, it's on Facebook. Please share it, get it out there, because I'm an up and comer. I'm looking to grasp the idea of YouTube and just like get a lot of subscribers and just have fun. Like, that's what I'm doing this for, is just to have fun. I mean, sometimes the recording software is just like a pain in the ass, or whatever you're using, and then sometimes it just does not go well for you, like, at all. It's just not having a good day, and then it puts you in a bad mood, and you're not having a good day either, but you just kind of have to deal with it. But other than that, I would really like to just have fun on this channel. That's my whole goal, and to entertain people. And I think I kind of went over that in my vlog too. But yeah. You goddamn fucking degenerate, get over here. Just die. Let me eat your pink breast and maybe some feathers, even though I don't think... if you ate feathers, I don't even know. Like, there's probably some strange addiction out there, like, oh, I eat feathers, it's my strange addiction. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like eating toilet paper. Like, have you ever seen that episode where that lady just eats toilet paper? Like, she's like, oh, yeah, it's like one of them minty strips. Like, them little strips I'm talking about? They're like yay big, and you put them on your tongue, and they kind of just melt. And, like, it's like all tasty, and they're just kind of like a breath mint. Well, she was like, that's how she explained it. She's like, yeah, I like when the toilet paper melts on my tongue. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't even understand. Like, how is that good? Like, wet toilet paper is not good at all. Like, have you ever been in a bathroom and then, like, you just got done, like, taking a dump or something, and then you reach over to grab the toilet paper and it's just sopping wet? Like, I just did that at school. Like, I swear to God, some kid, like, found out how to unlock the box, and freaking, he took the toilet paper out and put it in the goddamn toilet, and I just got done, like, taking a massive dump, and the freaking toilet paper was wet. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I freaking, like, kind of peeked through the little cracks, that they have in the doors, and I was just peeking around, making sure no one was in there and just listening. And I hurried up, and I freaking, like, kind of half-ass pulled up my pants, and then walked around the stall, or got out of the stall and went to the one over. And thank God the toilet paper wasn't wet in that one. If it was wet in that one, I don't even know what I'd do. I probably would have just jumped out the window and, like, attempted to go home with, like, shit running down my leg or something. I don't even know. But, like, I don't even... Why do kids gotta do that? Like, why would you dunk the toilet paper in water? Like, do you really have to be that much of an ass? Like, those are the type of people that just want to watch the world burn, I swear. Like, that is not... It's just not even funny. like now it's kind of funny now that like I successfully like wiped my butt and didn't have any issues. But like at the time I did not think it was funny at all. I was so angry with the world. I was just not in a good mood. I was just like, this is not okay. And I was already pissed off because that morning freaking I had my computer in my bag. And my brother didn't know it at the time, but he threw my bag and I was like, oh fuck. Well, there goes a $900 laptop. And I was just like, oh, that's great. I guess no uploading videos for me. Well, I checked it at school and it turned out to be fine, but at the time I was already pissed off. And this was before I checked my laptop that I went to the bathroom. So, I mean, I was just at like full blown just rage mode at this point. Like I was not happy with anything the world had to offer to me. Like you could have given me the hottest actress like on a silver platter and I just would have been like disgusted because of how pissed off I was. Like I'm not even joking. That's the terrible part about it. So like I was not in a good mood to start with and they just like I don't even know. Them kids that do that type of stuff, like I'm not going to lie, I've done childish things like everybody has. Like it's kind of in human nature to do like just childish things. But like come on, you're in high school now. Like what if that was you? What if you were stuck in the stall and freaking the toilet paper was just sopping wet? And the gross part about it was I grabbed the toilet paper with my hand and it was just sopping wet. And like I was not okay with it at all. Alright, I feel like I've been talking about that for way too long. So now we're going to move on to something else. What other weird experiences have I had? I mean, I've had plenty, but right now, like, I can't really think of any. Because, like, when you're in the mood and talking about a subject, you're kind of like, oh, yeah, I can totally relate to that. But when you're kind of put on the spot and, like, you're trying to talk about a subject, it's hard to think of one. Oh. But I guess I'll just talk about, like, maybe some embarrassing moments. What's an embarrassing moment I've had? I don't want to talk about bathroom stuff because I feel like we've covered way too much of that already. And it's kind of just like, no more. Like, please shoot me, but... When I broke my collarbone. So, the episode's about to end, but long story short, I endoed my dirt bike in front of all my friends when I was trying to show off. And it totally snapped my collarbone in half. See, I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but right there is a big scar from it. But I'll have to talk about that like more extensively in the next episode because we are about to come to an end. So I'm going to throw this chicken in the fire, say farewell, and that will be the end of the episode. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright guys, hope you really liked my episode of my Pig Rebel series, episode number 1. Please like, share with your friends, comment, and subscribe. And tune in to tomorrow's video. Thank you very much for watching. Farewell.